afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to GameStar TV. We're getting to the business end of the tournament, round number 7, and this is going to be Gameroos versus Unlimited. Now, we haven't had Unlimited on the stream yet, but we have had Gameroos, and not only that, but Gameroos coming into round 7 with a 6-0 record. They've won every single game that they have played today and are looking strong contenders for the first qualification spot. Well, at this stage, they practically guaranteed a qualification for the GameStar Rocket League Invitational that's happening throughout May. My name is Crisis, and I'm joined once again in the studio by EJ. G'day, EJ.
Get some. G'day, Crisis. G'day, everybody. Thanks for listening. So really, this action of this game comes down to Unlimited. Gameroos have qualified, as you said. They'll still want to go undefeated for the day, but this is Unlimited's chance to cement their spot. They're one of those teams that are mid-table. Couple of losses, they could be out. Couple of wins, they're through. So pressure's on them.
Yeah, in fact, if I just very quickly refresh my page and look at where Unlimited are exactly.
They're fourth.
They are fourth. So they're probably going to make it through unless something really dramatic happens at this stage. But of course, they want to be able to come out of this tournament with a little bit of confidence going into the next round. That said, we are doing a random draw for the group draw. So, you know, whether you qualify first or whether you qualify 6th today isn't really going to make a difference as to who you end up in the group stages.
Other than the top 4 teams that are seeded across the 4 pools.
Exactly. So the top 4 teams are definitely separated, and we've done that on purpose. We want to be able to create a tournament where it's not guaranteed who's going to be going through, because we've had a little bit of that in Season 1 and Season 2 of Rocket League in Oceania, where teams have kind of gotten to that point where they go, well, there's no point in me playing. Why should I? And we want to create a competition where teams can go up against top teams, middle-ranked teams, and the lower teams, and have an equal chance at coming out with some points at the end of it. Well, the players are joining.
Teams are in and joining.
And so we are going to be taking it away with Gameroos versus Unlimited.
All right, I'll run through the teams for you. For the Gameroo teams, Banjo, Monty Connor, and, of course, Snarf, who had a great game earlier. And for Unlimited, Kapow, Power, Sadistic, and Ultra. What's his name? Banjo.
Bango.
Bango. Bango, wango. Go, Bango.
Good luck, EJ.
Yeah, I need just as much luck with the commentary as they do with the game, because it's Snarf. I'll stick with that dude. I can get his name right at least. And he's coming down the middle of the field now. Ball cut across from the middle of him by Kapow, Power. Snarf was going to get that. No one's back on defense, Crisis, and it's a first goal for Ultra.
Ultra comes through thanks to the rest of the Unlimited players. Well, in fact, he picked it up in the side there, and solo efforts, he just dribbled it in. Did a great job.
I should have a 2 in front of their name and be like that 80s pop techno band. That'd be really cool. And they could have like really cool theme songs then. 2 Unlimited. Better than no Unlimited. But Unlimited behind on the scoreboard here today. Well, in fact, no, they're ahead. 1-0. Go Ultra. Gameroos undefeated so far. Going to want to have to step it up here. Snarf knocks it down. Still wearing the lovely Santa hat. And it's Christmas all year round when you got Snarf in your team. He's on defense now. Ball being dribbled down by Kapow. Oh, deflected off. Snarf with the underbelly. Saved then, Crisis, to prevent that ball being pushed past him and into the goal.
Yeah, great play. Up in the air goes Bango. Touches the ball. Oh, the lob is, the bounce falls short and it hits the crossbar off of that long-range lob. Here's another long-range lob coming through from Ultra that has to be met by Monty Connor from the Roos. The follow-up there from Snarf gets the clear away, but Ultra's back there looking to pick up his second, EJ. It's not to be, though.
Not to be at all. Monty Connor getting the ball downfield to a back pass to his teammates there. Snarf pushes it forward. Bango is there, not to be mistaken for banjo, the musical instrument. This guy's name is a Bango, and Bango wants to bang a goal in at the moment just to keep Bizer happy, because Bizer's a bit of a Bango fan. Bango getting airborne. Oh, his teammate ninjaed it from him. Bango will be cranky about that one. Ball knocked up forward now, drifted out. Monty Connor gets a flick on, but it's pushed back by one of the boys from the Roos team. Not sure who. It's down into the front of the goal. Chance on Crisis. Monty Connor doesn't get it. Sadistic, too good with the defense.
It's still 1-1, almost halfway through the game, as the ball has action across the field from one end to the other. It's now sitting over on the right-hand side if you're in the blue team. Snarf carries it over, gets a good bounce. The cross is there, but Ultra with the save. The reply comes through from Monty Connor, and Kapow Power comes away with a halo there. Beautiful play, and the donut stays on the board for the Gameroos as we tick through into 2.5 minutes remaining.
We do indeed. I've switched over following Ultra at the moment as he's just cruising across field. He's going to pick this ball up about quarter field, gets the centre in. Defense is there. He had no one coming through. Two players were back getting boost and on defense for his team. They didn't need it though. Ball's back down there. Maybe they did need it. They needed someone on defense. That's what they needed, Crisis. They had no one on defense, and that lets the Roos back into the game. 1-1, 2 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely deadlocked. The Roos right now just fighting more for pride than anything else. They are undefeated so far in the qualifiers, and they'd like to finish it in the same way. Unlimited are in the middle of the road. There's a shot comes through from Bango on the Roos.
Bango Wango.
And the power of it, 84 k's per hour, doesn't really do justice to the great shot that it was. Beats the cross defense, and with less than 2 minutes to go, the Roos are in the lead for the first time.
2-0 is the scoreline in this match here. Round 7 action, so we've got 1 round to go after this, which will be the final round of qualifying. And hang around after that, because we are going to have the live draw for the GameStar Invitational, Rocket League Invitational, live on stream. Crisis is getting it set up, as you can probably hear in the background. This even involves mechanical devices, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to want to see, I assure you. And then we'll just have to, I'll just tease you with that. You'll just have to go with that. 2-1 is the scoreline here, 1:25 on the clock. Bango with the backdoor shot there. Shot on goal, driven out by Bango. And Bango doing a great job on defense. I'll switch over and follow someone else. Snarf, going to get a shot on goal. Snarf can't quite nudge it in. Crisis almost made it 3-1. There's the flick across again, the open goal, or open goal mouth pass, not intercepted. Down the midfield now, Sadistic going to clear it out. Monty Connor's giving him a bit of grief though, Crisis.
Yeah, he's keeping it in there. Sustained pressure from the blue team. Snarf looking to convert it, but doesn't quite beat Ultra, who gets up into the air. But this is good enough if you're on the Gameroos team, because you're 2-1 in the lead. Even if you're not scoring at this stage, maintaining pressure in the orange zone is going to be enough to take the first game. Almost down to 30 seconds on the clock. Bango gets a good touch on defense. Sadistic now carrying the ball through. The second touch doesn't come because Monty Connor is there for the disruption. Ultra whiffs the ball off of the side, and the ball now flying long range across the field towards the orange goal. The Roos won't score for that. They'll just keep that pressure on. 10 seconds coming up as now the pressure mounts on that orange zone. Who's going up for it? Monty Connor, but Sadistic is there for the save. He clears it away, and now they might be able to go for the buzzer beater. It's up into the air. We're looking for an time. Coming through, it's going to hit the ground. And 2-1 to the Roos, EJ.
Yeah, Gameroos picking that one up. 2-1 there. Bango with 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 saves, a standout player for the round. As I have to ready up to get the match underway. Ultra standing out for the other team, picking up the 1 goal for Unlimited. So we'll have to wait and see if they can step it up second round here, or a Gameroos going to continue their unbeaten streak through the GameStar qualifiers. Wait and see. Match getting underway very shortly.
The Roos on blue, Bango, Schnarf, and Monty Connor. I wonder if he's a fan of South Park, because I think there was a Schnarf in that.
There could well have been, dude. Could well have been.
Yeah, the one about Jersey Shore.
Ah, indeed.
Yeah. All right, so we're into the game. Game number 2. Right now, the Roos in the lead for the series, looking to hold on to their unbroken record. And the boys in orange, Unlimited, looking to bloody their nose and say, look, mates, it's not going to be
coming
that
in
easy.
here, Bryce.
Bango gets disrupted, though. He's sticking around. Up into the air goes Monty Connor. Oh, he gets some flair going, but he doesn't touch the ball, and it gets cleared away. Kapow Pow now looking for the breakaway goal. Good interception in the midfield prevents that from happening, and the Roos are back on the attack.
Kapow Pow saves the day there for his team. The ball is back in front of their goal, though. He pushes out, drops back sensibly, and Ultra getting up high on that one, gets enough air to block it out. It's floating across goal, too far across goal, and cleared out. Kapow Pow knocks it down. It's knocked backwards, though, by Ultra. I think that's going to help the opposition team. The Roos try and get in. The flick shot's on. Way high goes the flick shot. Plenty of time for the team to drop back on defense. There's the lob. Knocked up by Ultra. What a defensive play. Beautifully done. He's got it cleared by himself in the corner here. No one's in opposition to him. Just knocks it over the top of the blue player. Gets it past two of them. And then the ball by Schnaff, driven back down where it's been for most of this half, Crisis, in front of the orange goal mouth.
Nothing doing in terms of actual scoring, though. A very, very low scoring game so far between these two teams. Nothing on the board for game number 2, and just 2-1 in that first game. So Unlimited
proving
very
close action.
Very strong opponents for Gameroos, and they're in the top 4 so far of today's match. This will be their toughest game going up against the Gameroos. The ball now over on the left-hand side. Sadistic trying to get a touch onto it. It's back in control of the Roos, though. Bango with a quick double touch. Looks for the goal. It's floating for a while. Monty Connell with a great interception. And now another touch. It's too soft, and Ultra is able to get the clear away from his goal. It's still in the control of the blue team, though. Schnaff with a touch in the orange zone. EJ, surely this pressure has got to start converting into goals for the Roos.
Well, one would think so. Now, the chat in the Twitch chat was it's basically a Gameroos scrim, this, with the two teams made up predominantly of Gameroo players. So a lot of pride on the line here to see who could have got to wear the tag Roo and who didn't. And it went with Monty Connor, Bango, and Schnaff. And they've lived up to it. They've gone undefeated so far. Unlimited, though. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to get a goal on. Ball is again in front of their goal mouth. Blocked out there. Nice work, Ultra. Used the side of his car as a ram, then
Great play.
Shored up the defense, dribbles it down the other end of the field, but the defense is back there, Crisis. Schnaff blocks it out. There's a little lob shot towards goal now, though. Oh, Bango clears it. Shot on goal again. Schnaff clears it. As quick as they attack, the defense is there from the Roos, Crisis.
Great play, though, from Ultra also on defense.
Oh, shot!
But this time, the Roos show how it's done. Bango comes through, and he gets an 85k shot. He did incredibly well to get in position for that ball, circling round and slots it into the right-hand side. 1-0.
He made Woeful proud with that one.
He did indeed, and shout out to Woeful, of course, who's come on board with GameStar TV as a streamer and a caster, hosting the Gameroos tournaments most Tuesdays and Thursdays on GameStar TV 1. Of course, he's sharing the love around, and EJ, he wants to be able to encourage other organizations, other shoutcasting organizations to get involved with the Gameroos tournament. So if you are listening and you are with another casting organization, you want to try your hand out, Gameroos, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, talk to Woeful. In the meantime, it'll be on GameStar TV 1 here on Twitch TV.
Nice little centre ball. There's the shot. Monty Connor knocks it straight into the net. Beautiful setup play here. You'll watch it on the replay. Bango dribbles it in. Nice little side flip to his teammate. And just a straight front nose nudge into the back of the net. 2-0 with only 1 minute and 2 seconds on the clock. And I think Crisis Gameroo are going to maintain their undefeated record. And this is as good a time as any for Unlimited to add a 2 in front of their name and show they have no limits.
Sadistic has to go up in the air. That's a great defensive move from him. The ball's still sitting dangerously until it gets cleared out there. Ultra is over in the blue zone to pick it up. They're trying to put something together. Kapow Power in the midfield gets the interception, but it's just a setup for Schnaff, who pushes the ball through. Monty Connell comes through. Danger comes through. Bango. Oh, I think he didn't mean to quite do that. as he flew through and got the dodge over to the right-hand side away from the ball. Ultra now on the side, gets a touch. No, it's intercepted well by, I think it was Monty Connor, who gets the ball into the orange zone again. 2-0. It's going to be surely as Sadistic gets a last defensive touch on Snarf with an attack that comes through. The buzzer beater won't be enough even if it had been scored. And the Gameroos end round 7 convincingly with another victory, EJ.
And trying to look at an MVP, Snarf from the first map was very strong. In the second map there, both Bango and Monty Connor stepping up with plays, getting goals. Bango did have 4 goals and 1 assist. 4 shots, I should say, and 1 assist. So slightly stronger presence in the game. Yourself, Crisis, who would you think MVP from that one?
Ooh. I almost want to give it to Ultra for scoring the only goal.
And I agree with that. Vote Ultra. Right on, rock on.
Okay, well, there you go.
MVP from the losing team, it's Ultra.
Congratulations to Ultra, the lone goal scorer for Unlimited. We don't often award it to the losing team, but the Roos so dominant today. They've managed to get Snarf onto the MVP list at least once already. This is their second time on stream. Ultra's only time on stream. We'll give it over to Unlimited first time on stream. We'll give it over to Ultra and be done with it. Well, one more game, ladies and gentlemen, and then we will be into the group draw because we'll have our qualifiers finalized, of course, barring any tiebreakers that have to happen. But we will be back.
Now,
oh, yeah.
I wanted to butt in, Crisis, sorry. Looking at it, there's a potential tiebreaker to split them up.
All right, so we might have a round 10 tiebreaker. If that's the case, of course, we'll announce it on stream and have the game performed on stream as well. We'll be back with round 8, though, in just a moment. This is Crisis, EJ, and Biza signing out. I'm waiting for you to get some, EJ.
Get some?